Hi folks, John Richardson here. You know, I was standing here holding up this trailer and I got to thinking, why in the heck have I put 26 years in here at Guarantee when they've been around 50 years? And I'll tell you why. You gotta be here 26 years to get beautiful, beautiful weather like we got right now. And so I decided and talked to the cameraman and I said, you know what? We got an Arctic Fox out there. You know why Arctic Fox is built? For weather like this. You're a skier, you like to go out and elk hunt, but you want something warm at the end of the day that you don't have to worry about, God, I hope my tanks didn't freeze up because it got to 32 or 33 degrees. That's why they build the Arctic Fox by Northwood out of La Grande, Oregon. Because they get this stuff all the time. Down here in Eugene, Junction City, where we're doing a palooza, this is a rarity. This is the second time in January in 26 years that I've had the opportunity to come out and see beautiful, beautiful white snow. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, look at this. Don't have a lot of customers, so I got time to do videos. So, this guy is a 31D model, which means it's got bunk beds in it. Now the first thing I want to show you is, and of course you can see it's nice and white, but we have these grooves here. This is a full front cap. The benefit of a full front cap is it slips through the wind, gives you better gas mileage. Aerodynamically designed to give you better mileage, less wind drag, and get you to where you're going for a little less money. So there's more things to consider than just how much is it. So here we have a full fiberglass cap. You notice that it's got the compound here to keep rocks and stuff from chipping the beautiful thing up. You'll notice here we got this electric jack. So all I got to do is push a button. I can raise it or lower it. The other button, I can turn the light on. You know, I need a light because it's probably going to be dark when I get the thing in, and I need to have some light in order to see the hook and unhook it. Then we're going to give you two 7.5 gallon propane tanks, and I'll make sure they're full, along with 2 batteries and the best walkthrough you ever had from one of the best companies in existence, in my opinion. Being here 50 years for Guarantee, family-owned business, support the local community. There's just nothing better. You might as well buy from the best you can and get the best you can. This, in my opinion, is as good as they get. This is the Arctic Fox. Nothing better. They make other brands. Arctic Fox is their premium line. So, just to start off with, I got the doors open. One thing I want to show you is we've got very, very nice pass-through storage. And you'll notice this little red lever here, that'll turn the battery power on or off. So there won't be any wondering after you lock it all up, God, did I turn all the lights off? You just hit that switch, it does it for you. Now, being a four-season coach, one of the main ingredients is you don't want cold air coming in. So Northwood says, let's put a 1-inch door on here, put a slam latch on it, so that you don't have to do anything but drop the doggone thing. Now, why is it so imperative that you got 1-inch thick doors? On the other side of this wall is your bedroom. Now, just suppose during the night it starts doing what we're doing right now, getting real cold. You don't want cold air coming in from your compartment up underneath your bed. There's not a lot of insulation underneath that piece of wood that holds your mattress on, so let's keep the cold air out to begin with. So we got the full pass-through storage across the front, slam latch doors, metal latches for durability, and electric awning. Now you'll see lots of videos, they all got electric awnings now. But most of them, you see these little holes right here? This is what you call an adjustable pitch. So once your electric awning comes out, you can lower one end or the other end depending on what the weather is, so that in case of rainfall or something like that, the water's going to run off your awning rather than building up into a swimming pool and then ripping your awning off. Oh, couple little things I'll talk about. Grab handle. It's a little goodie, but it sure makes it nice when you want to get in and you got snow on your steps. 10-gallon hot water heater. That's real nice if you want to take a shower and you want hot water. Much less on a cold day like today. You're definitely going to want to have plenty of hot water. If you're hooked up somewhere, you can run the thing all day long. You're not going to run out of hot water. So, next thing we want to talk about before we go inside, I want to show you this being a bunkhouse model. Here's something I think is very, very cool. Because for one, Mama probably don't want me traipsing in and out of the house because I got snow on my feet. So here's your outside kitchen with a refrigerator, a sink, there's a hookup for an outside stove. Got a little awning right here in the form of metal. That's also 1 inch thick. That keeps cold from coming in. Why? Because there's bunk beds on the other side of these cabinets. Speaking of cabinets, how nice to have it. How about a light in case it's at night you want to do that? We got one, a dual light. How about gas struts to hold this thing up so I don't have to do this? We got them. They thought of everything. How about some drawers for silverware? Barbecue items. Here's your stove. Open that baby up, turn her on. You got your utensils right here, and notice roller bearing drawer guides. Notice plywood, 7-layer plywood drawers that are already sanded. I've never touched this before, and I can rub my hand across it and I don't have to worry about getting a splinter in my hand. Okay, now the other thing I want to point out while we're here, these little guys, know what those are? You hit this button and those jacks go down, front and back. So you don't even have to get down and do the old crank it up and down. Just hit a button, same with your awning, hit a button, the awning's out. I mean, these guys are just really ready to go. They're winterized. It's a 4-season coach, meaning your ductwork is all through the 5/8 tongue and groove marine grade plywood floor. So you're directly ducted into the holding tank area so that your tank won't freeze up. All you got to do to ensure it won't freeze up, keep your heat on. That's what you're out there for. You want to be warm, looking out at beautiful snowy weather. Let's go inside though, it's getting cold. Now I'd like you to just see the beauty of the living room in this. This is where you're going to spend majority of your time. The rest of it you're going to be in bed. But take a look at this. You got a beautiful U-shaped booth with a table here. Sit and play games on a day like today. You can turn this thing by taking the poles down, turning it into a bed with drawers underneath it. Look at that. So I don't have to lift a cushion up. But in the event I wanted to get in on the other side, I do have to lift the cushion up. So you know the procedure for that. I'm just showing you something for simplicity, I guess. 4-inch thick cushions. You may not appreciate that until you got to sleep on it. And I've had to sleep on them before, and they're very, very, very comfortable because it's a high density 4-inch cushion. Plywood here. So here, same as your floor, there's storage behind your drawer. You have a drawer here. Just a very, very well-made coach. Get online. Get on the Northwood site, get on the Guarantee site. You will hear the quality speaks for itself on the Arctic Fox. So we got the booth here. We have a bed here or a couch, depending on what you want it for. So sleeping at night, you can literally sleep 8-10 people in here. You got 2 in the bedroom, you got 4 in the other bedroom. There's 6, 2 here, 2 here. That's kind of like 10 in my way of counting. Beautiful, beautiful slide outs Windows on both ends. In the summertime, you can open these up. You got cross flow ventilation. The other thing everybody wants in a trailer is some counter space. We got it. How about this? The L-shaped counter, dual sinks, got a stove and oven. This isn't your normal oven. This is a 22-inch oven. So if you're of the mindset you like to cook turkey and hams, this will handle it. So if you don't mind pizzas and chipmunks and gray squirrels, then get one that has a smaller oven in it. So then we've got plenty of drawers here, all roller bearing drawer guides. Look at this, 4 of them here, cabinet underneath, your hot water heater, your winterization hose here to get ready to winterize it if you need to do that before you put it away for the winter. But these guys are made to use in the winter time. So we got a cabinet up ahead. Notice we've even got a shelf in here. So you don't have to stack all your dishes up. And remember to catch them as you open up the door, because half of them are going to fall out because they're stacked one on top of the other. Okay, then we got the microwave, and of course we can't forget the TV that swings around. You can watch it from the bedroom, you can watch it from the living room, with storage up above it, storage below it, DVD player, all that good stuff. Then we're going to go to the refrigerator, which is a Norcold. This is an 8 cubic foot Norcold recessed freezer. Notice how big this thing is. This is the biggest one that you can put in other than a side-by-side and some of the big high-end fifth wheels. Adjustable cool setting here. One touch close or open. Then we come here toward the bathroom. More cabinets, drawers. I mean, everywhere that there's storage, they've taken advantage of it and put the cabinets in it. Then you have our throne room with an outside door. So I've got the sink, I got the throne, I got the fan, I got the cabinet, and I got the disappearing shower door. What do you mean it's disappearing? I can still see it. Now you don't. Skylight up above, full surround sound, adequate to stand up, take a shower in it. Then we get done there, it's time to go to bed. So we got 2 choices here. Here's for the kids, 3 bunks. Notice it's a full-size bunk. It's not one of those that's 14 inches, you know, the kind that you got to sleep on your side. Salesman tells you, well, the kids, they're real small anyway. Well, what if your buddies want to go elk hunting with you? They don't want to sleep on something that wide. They'd rather have something, I don't know, that looks like it's about 36 inches. Then we have another one here. Mind you now, you got to keep your weight under 300 pounds. There we go. Because that's what that's designed to hold, is 300 pounds. Got a couch here for the kids. This also makes up into a bed. And then across the way, the kids are sitting here. You know, it's their fort room. They got a ladder to get in. They got TV. Excuse me. Drawers for the DVDs. And a cabinet that they can stick more junk in. So folks, I really enjoyed doing this, even though I did try to choke. I appreciate your time. Come on out. We got all this stuff on sale. It's RV Palooza. You get out any time in the month of January. I guarantee you I'm going to get you a fabulous price on a fabulous product. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Come in and ask for me.